This week we dance into the life of Chuck, the heartwarming and existential Stephen King adaptation from director Mike Flanagan. Starring Tom Hiddleston as Charles Chuck Krantz and with standout performances from Chiwetel Ejiofor, Karen Gillan, and Mark Hamill, this film unfolds in reverse. Do we think this was a life worth living, or was it just a lone drummer tapping at a beat to an audience of no one?
No. Oh, I've been there.
Welcome to a new version of the Flick Flops.
Oh, the Flick and the Flop. You know, Gary, like the great Peter Brady once had to make a change, and it's time for change.
When it's time to change, then it's time to change.
Change.
So, or if you go John Waite, change. It doesn't matter who you are. It's
Or
all the
David
same.
Bowie.
Changes. I don't know what else we're talking about. So I guess we need to just briefly explain, Gary, that we're changing the show up just a little. I would like to say that anybody who's watched us and liked us, thank you for putting up with us. But we've been talking the past few weeks, and we've decided we're going to try to change a little bit. So hopefully,
probably a less confusing and more simplified version of our rating system.
Yeah.
For one.
Yeah. Look, the rating system, when we first discussed this, me and Gary laugh out loud to ourselves. Sometimes
That's true.
Sometimes the joke should just be kept amongst those that are telling the joke, not
Sometimes
so
the inner circle, and that's about it.
So yeah, we're gonna change things up. No more peas and poops. TP and poop.
There you
go. We're gonna go to a thumbs up, thumbs down. Typical, nothing fancy, nothing special. But
is it a
trying
flip?
Yeah.
Or is it a flop?
A flop. Just trying to streamline the show a little bit. We think we get a little long-winded like we're doing right now.
Yes. So let's just jump right into it.
Life of Chuck, Gary.
Yes.
I still want to do my Rotten Tomatoes. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Let me just tell you, written and directed by Mike Flanagan. This was based on a Stephen King novella from If It Bleeds. I think we were trying to remember where this particular one.
I have not read this one.
I don't recall ever reading it. As I said in the beginning, Tom Hiddleston, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Karen Gillan, and Mark Hamill are in it. And let's go right to Rotten Tomatoes.
And by the way, it took me a minute to realize that was Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
I kept looking. I was like, why do I know that guy? I was like, oh, it's Mark Hamill. So Rotten Tomatoes currently has this sitting at 80 with the critics and 88 with the audience. So it's very well received.
Yeah.
Again, I went into this knowing zero about this film. Did not read the short story, so I don't know. Did you know anything about it, Gary?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I saw who was in it. I saw maybe that there was like an ad for it or something, but I don't even think I saw a trailer for it. I had zero idea what this movie was about. So we can just go right into how our ratings are on this, and then we can discuss.
So I guess we'll just do it. We'll put our thumbs right in the camera here. I give this one, Gary. I'm going to give it a thumbs up on this. Now, there's a caveat. I didn't love this film, but I think it's a good film, and I enjoyed it more. And I'll tell you why I hesitated at first. But go ahead and give us your rating.
I too say it's a flick. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was surprised by it. And I don't know if going in not knowing anything about it mattered, but I think the film has kind of a charm to it that unfolds as it goes.
My contention with this is when you're reading about this film, all the banners and stuff like this is a life-changing film. It's a once-in-a-lifetime film. I did not get that out of this movie at all. I thought it was okay. So I had to stop at 34 minutes in. I'm going to tell you this real quick. I was watching this with my lovely Teresa. And she said, I'll watch it with you. And I look over and she is like, not even looking up. She's staring at her phone. And then, she kept asking me questions. She was like, what's going on? I said, I don't know.
And you're like, I'm watching at the same time you are.
Yeah. So she's like, who's Charlie Krantz? I said, I still don't know. So she's asked me, I said, honey, like, I'm not trying to be mean. I know as much about this film as you do.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. And then I finally turned it off. 34 minutes in, I just turned it off. And I was like, she goes, what are you doing? I said, well, look, you're clearly not interested. I don't want to make you sit here through a film that you're not. We got other stuff we can watch together. And we did. I then came back and finished the film. Now, 34 minutes in is right about the time close to where the first part of the movie ends and the second part picks up, which I think she would have enjoyed that part of it. The first part, and you probably know what I'm talking about, Gary, it's a little different. None of it makes any sense. And I get why, because I was a little like, at first I was like, I'm not getting this at all. However, it did turn around for me, and I thought it turned out to be a really, like you said, a charming film. Is it, I mean, to me, a life-changing, I was like, it's not Good Will Hunting. Let's understand that. But it's okay. So
it's an interesting story told in an interesting way.
Yes.
It does the sort of backwards telling. You don't know what you're in for act 1. Act 2, you're like, how does this relate to act 1? And act 3 kind of wraps it all up in a bow for you.
Yeah.
So we're doing this with the good and the bad kind of thing, the heads and the tails of things that we thought about this film. Performances, I thought all of the performances in the film were great. Mike Flanagan has a history with adapting King stories. He's got done Gerald's Game and Dr. Sleep.
Oh, okay.
Both of them earning critical praise.
Yeah.
I think that it's another job well done with this one. I don't know as far as what the adaptation is like. Like, I don't know how much of the story is being told in the story, what he pulls from it.
Yeah.
It's an emotional story. There's a great ensemble cast. And just the way it's filmed, kind of told backwards, is a very interesting way to tell the story. And I don't know that it plays as well told the other way. So I would say that's
probably not
the good things that I enjoyed about it.
But look, the middle section, especially with Hiddleswift here, this was great.
Hiddleswift.
How about that? He was there's a sequence where he does some dancing and stuff, and that was fantastic. I was like, Mom, I'm in. This guy's really, because it's set to just a drum beat, and he really just, it's like he's seizing the moment, and I appreciated that. So good. That's it.
I don't really, I mean, other than the different way of telling it, which I don't think is a bad thing, I don't really think about anything that's bad about this movie. I suppose one thing that you could say is that if you are going to for one particular genre of film, you may find yourself disappointed because it kind of crosses genres. Each section of the film kind of has a different feel to it. I loved it for that. I thought the movie is great. Again, flicking my book.
Yeah, I just, my only thing is, the negative is the whole opening scene, the opening act. It's very confusing for me. I just didn't, I was like, this doesn't, even after watching the film, I was like, I still don't understand what's going on at the opening sequence. The rest of the movie, the other 2/3 are I think are wonderful, and it tells a nice story and you can follow it. But the third act, first act, it just didn't, for me, The Simpleton. But again, I still give it this though. I still give it my thumb. I think it was enjoyable. I just stick through with the first act. It'll pick up and change the different.
I agree.
All right.
Well, that's it. That's our quick format. Let's see if this plays a little better.
Yeah, do it.
And, do it.
Do it.
All right, Andy. Well, anything else?
No, that's it, man. Go forth and watch movies.
All right, everybody, like, comment, subscribe, and let us know if you saw The Life of Chuck. And if you did, please comment. Let us know.
Thank you.
Flick flops are unfiltered reviews of all of the movies we chose to view. We love some and others we simply hated. You can find out by how much we rate it.
This has been a Touch of Madness production, brought to you by the creative minds at Tommy Twins Media.